With our first picks and bans phase of the evening, we have Circle Team 6 versus Villainous Lemons. Okay, I'm scared of villain lemons. They're villains and they're lemons. That means they're sour and tart and all sorts of stuff. The bands came out. We've got, it looks like Amaterasu and Kepri for the first couple.
It's pretty standard. Let's see what the next one will be.
They got a couple more seconds to decide. They're going to get rid of Mr. Geb. Not going to be dealing with the support, so we have options here. Wouldn't be surprised if I guess that's called Mexiety, I guess they would say it. Yeah. That would end up probably being maybe an Athena to get rid of because they have second pick. Maybe even the Ao Kwang if they don't want to deal with it in the jungle.
Yeah,
but
hopefully an Ao Kwang.
I don't know. Like it's different. You know, like these games obviously with players. You know, when it's a competitive environment, things don't go away as easily. And a lot of people know how to deal with Ao Kwang. He's a squishy character. Other than like the Dirty Bubble himself, who jungles, like not many people build him very tanky. So we're gonna see the Giannis. Giannis is. I think he received a nerf on his 3, supposedly. I don't think it really matters. He's still very overpowered. We'll get out of the way. Robin going to be first picked right now. And, well, you know what? I will say Circle Team 6, if they don't win in 10 minutes, will probably lose the game because Robin has no late game. I'll be directly honest. He can win the first 5 minutes. Robin is an overrated character, IMO. He's overrated. He can win the laning phase in the first 5 levels, absolutely. If you sit back, you lose a couple minions, and you suck it up, late game, you'll destroy with any other warrior, like an Osiris or Vamana. Vamana will absolutely destroy a Ravana, so expect that to either get banned in the next banning phase if it's not picked up by WoWie as the picks are coming through. As you said, Ao Kwang, extremely potent. He's going to be very annoying to deal with, obviously, with the execute. Robin does have a little bit of extra, you know, his 2 gives him CC immunity, won't be too bad. Ice is going to be there as well, picked up probably for the mid lane. Those will be the 2 characters selected.
Athena and Chiron being hovered over by Circle Team 6. There goes Chiron, there goes Athena.
Alright, so Circle Team 6 has very strong gods. Athena, Chiron, top Guardian. I don't think you won't find much argument there as far as her being the top Guardian in the meta right now. Chiron, 1 or 2 hunter right now in the game. You won't find any arguments about that either. So very strong team comp right now for Circle Team 6. Even their late game potential is a lot better off with those 2 gods. As again, just the Robin. Again, I just keep like he just doesn't have like I don't know. He's annoying, but like late game, I'm not really that scared of a Robin. I'm just late game he gets on me. I'm just like all right, I'm gonna walk away from you. As Hui gets locked in, that's probably gonna be in most people's opinion. Probably the second, if not the first, depending on who you are as a hunter or a player right there. So that's going to get locked in. Look for, again, banning coming out from the boys of the VillainisLemons. Boombots.
Boombots, Ymir, just trading back and forth at this point.
Oh, they're just spamming out the bans. Thor going to get knocked out here. They know they need a jungler, which is good. You know, I've said this before in previous Friday Night Smites that the extra ban that you get just kind of lets you like really make sure that someone's deep in their god pool. You get rid of 2 junglers. That's what you want to focus on. You're able to get rid of it. So you got rid of 2 junglers there. Vamana did get banned out, as again I pointed out. Robin really just has issues dealing with this character. Don't be surprised if there's like an Osiris that gets picked here, as he has a pretty decent matchup against Robin as well. Able to do a lot of damage pretty quickly as well, and has the tether, so has a nice stun and damage reduction.
Ravana, well, he can't get out of Osiris too easily. But I was thinking maybe a Bologna or a Tyr could be picked up here.
The only issue with the Tyr is like, I don't know. He's good enough late game, but we're gonna look like Guan Yu actually locked in.
All right. Well, thankfully, Guan Yu's clear can't be interrupted by Ravana. Robin. We see Kronos being hovered over by the real Delta.
Well, right now, yeah, Kronos is going to be their mid laner. I've seen Laz's run this a lot, and a lot of people are running this in ranked now. It just seems to be like the mid pump stop type of deal. Like, you just get Kronos ahead early on, a couple kills, and he does so much tower damage with basic attacks that he's able to really take it down. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, he's really strong. Still looking for a jungler. Looks like Fenrir is going to be that hovered over and locked in. So, Circle Team 6, the Ravana pick late game is going to be a little iffy, but Fenrir is going to fall off as well. They have a decent enough transitional game to get themselves into the late game, as long as they don't do anything too crazy and allow the VillainisLemons, those tart boys over there, to get too far ahead. Guan Yu, he's going to be the solo lane. Kumba hovered over as a support. Kind of surprised not to see the Bacchus, but all right, we can do the Kumba.
Now, this could be a Kumba solo with a Guan Yu support.
You know what? It could be. We'll see what ends up happening. I've seen a few people run the Kuma in the solo lane. We'll see how they decide to go. But the Guan
I,
Yu,
yeah.
probably going to be. I don't know how the Guan or the Kumba would fare off against the Robin as the trading comes through right now. So looks like what we've got going on right now, guys. On paper, I'm trying to think about it. Who I'm going to give it to as. Right now, I think Circle Team 6, as long as they don't really mess this early game up and they transition well enough, I think they can end up taking this.
They do have Kronos for late game, so they definitely could.
Yeah, they got good enough options. Well, guys, we got about 30 seconds until the timer runs down. We will be into the first round game here shortly with Circle Team 6 versus VillainisLemons right here. Stay tuned with us, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry for the delay. We did have a pause to start the game, but we are right back in the action. So, you get to see my wonderful frames and my milliseconds and everything because Freight Train is a scrub and casual guy that forgot to hit the F8 button on his normal game. So now that is stuck because if I hit F8, everything goes away. So it's either that or that. So, poor ISIS, remember the days, is going to get covered by this nice little green mark. I'll introduce the blue team real fast, and I'll let Electro introduce red as we start the game. Circle Team 6, we've got on the solo lane, the real Delta is going to be running Robin in the solo lane. Nosferatu going to be jungling as the Fenrir. Jarbear, Kronos in the mid lane. DY Sinks is going to be supporting as Athena with this partner in the duo lane. I guess that's pronounced X-Bio. I'm just going to say X-Bio as the Chiron.
Sounds right. And on the other team, the red team, we got VillainisLemons. We have Viper on Kumbhakarna, Wowie on Houyi, Remember the Days, as Isis, Mexity, as Ao Kwang, and Zechariah, I think that's how you pronounce it, as Guan Yu. And it looks like they're going to try and contest for these mid camps.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start a little red camp. So, we have a giveaway planned out for the first tower taken. The first tower taken, we're going to do a Rajan skin giveaway. We're going to have the Nimbus skin, I believe it is, that's going to be given away at the first tower taken. So, you've got plenty of time to tell everyone to get into the game right now as it just has started. Remember, the first tower will be the giveaway code. I will let everyone know what it's going to be as soon as the first tower goes down.
Coming into the mid lane, we see Isis already getting a head start. This is really bad for Kronos. Thankfully, he does have a Fenrir, though, with a red pot.
Fenrir does hit level 2. He brutalizes the wave. Doesn't have his runes up, that means, as that was going to use it more than likely. So just kind of standard here. Juan, you're going to take a lot of poke from that root. This is the issue, but he's going to give it right back with Talu Assault in the solo lane. So, but I don't know. Yeah, there's the heal. Nice job with the heal. Able to get the 20 stacks up and get a nice little heal going. So he should be safe and sound. As, again, in the mid lane, Isis and Ao Kwang, a deadly combination. Spirit Ball into a Wild Storm could do a lot of damage early on.
Definitely. We just see the power of that Isis push early on, especially against a god like Kronos.
I mean, it is an Isis with the red pot. I don't think she went purple. Yeah, no, she's got... Did she... No, definitely didn't go purple.
So.
Yeah, yeah. She had the Lost Artifact. That's 600 gold. So, I mean, a little bit more of a standard start. Going to go into the Doom Orb, which, honestly, Isis with the Doom Orb, it's just more annoying to deal with. It's not even a necessity. It's just every mage goes Doom Orb now that it's just kind of like habit to keep up with the power spike. Isis is one of the few that doesn't necessarily need it as she pushes up mid lane. Just fine with Wingus, as you see. Hitting level 4 are both the jungler and the mid laner for the boys in red. The Lemons are looking pretty good as Guan Yu is just going to sit there. Talu Assault the wave. He's going to get rooted and heal up a little bit more. And this is kind of seems to be the slap fight you expect with Robin kind of pushing up early, which is, again, kind of to be expected with the first couple levels.
Yeah, like you said, Ravana has an insane laning phase. His late game, I guess it's more his team fight is not nearly as good as Guan Yu, but we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I think the late game Guan Yu with a giant AoE stun that can hit multiple targets and a big heal that, you got to remember, Guan Yu's heals go on cooldown and a lot of things. Like, Guan Yu's a very sneaky kid, and it's hard to use him correctly. I'll be very honest. I played some Guan Yu solo, did amazing, thought I was, like, the best. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be killing everyone, blah, blah, blah. I decided to play him again, and I got pooped on. So yeah, a kit that does take some recognizing and a little bit more work to play around with, as maybe Ao Kwang hitting level 5. I don't know if he sees the real Delta sees him or not. It doesn't look like he sees him. There's the alright. We're going to see the ultimate come out. Yeah, it's going to get... Oh, there's a CC immunity. Does it too early. Wow, Robin ults out. Doesn't matter as Bluestone is going to take that. Yeah, Bluestone ends up taking that with Talu Assault. Robin really early on using the overhead kick to cleanse out the stun. Didn't really matter because once he did that, it was pretty much GG. I mean, the execution was available. So First Blood goes over to the solo laner with really little help from the Ao Kwang.
And now we see Ravana just getting his teleport now. He didn't have it earlier. He wasn't sure, I guess, which relic he wanted. See Ao Kwang rotating mid.
Well, again, I said this last week, and I've talked to a couple of the solo laners. They say, you can buy teleport to start the game, it's fine. But if you can go without it, it's better off, and maybe get it like level 12. But at this point in time, obviously, if you die first, you need a TP back in there, as you need to not make sure you're missing any waves. So other than that First Blood going down, I mean, the jungler making his presence known in the solo lane pretty early, and everyone on Twitter lately, if you follow any of the pros and everyone, they all say solo lane's OP as we have a fight over here for a red buff.
It's the Kumba ult. Target is Kronos that he gets exploded on. Gonna get off the ult, however.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter right there, but Bear is in so much trouble. Wildstorm does a big amount of damage. Mex can't get close enough right there, and it looks like I'm trying to see if Mex's ult went off or not. No, it did not, so he still does have it. Chooses not to chase. Kind of surprised he didn't chase that Chronos with, I don't know if he didn't have his water illusion up or not to pop in there, but kind of surprised I didn't see a dive into some sort of execution as he was pretty low, but cooldowns might not have been available.
Or even a Spirit Ball, I was expecting that, but I guess it was down or a cooldown.
Yeah, I'm going to imagine there were some cooldowns there as I was thinking they were going to dive a little bit harder for that Chronos. They did get out the Chronos ult, which is one of the longer ultimates in the game right now. It does have a 120-second cooldown at rank 1, going down to 80 as Rewind is a very potent ability. But Red doing some more invading over here. They're going to take the blue buff over here as well, and a double Mez is going to come out. Wildstorm hits 2. Yeah, that poke damage is real. Isis Wingus doing a lot of damage.
Chronos used his beads in that engagement.
Well, Chronos beads down. Oh yeah, that just leaves up for Ao Kuang to eat him. You know, that's realistically all that is Ao Kuang knows he has another 140 seconds. His ult is up actually right now, so there is really no there's just a time of when Mex is going to sit there and try to eat this Chronos. Like, once he gets low enough, he is about half health right now. If, again, there's the Blink, there's the Yawn, and there's the Water Illusion. Nice chunk, and that should be the not going to execute, just chooses to take some auto attacks instead. Wise decision, save the ultimate.
I agree. I feel like most Ao Kuangs, as soon as they see the execute, they just use it no matter what.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I was playing on the PlayStation 4, man. I was playing some Ao Kuang, so I rented Ao Kuang because I forgot you can rent gods because I'm used to the god pack. So I'm playing on the PlayStation 4, and I was like, I'm gonna rent Ao Kuang. I went 17-7 as an Ao Kuang in arena. Oh, dude, it was hilarious. I didn't care if they were like 1 HP. I was eating them. I was like, I got you. Spirit Ball gonna come out. Ooh, looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble. Execute range again. Mex holding on to it. Yeah, doesn't need it. That Mez into a Spirit Ball into some damage is doing a lot of work right now. The boys in red, Villainous Lemons, putting in the work. Again, I kind of said in the draft phase, like Circle Team 6 has a good early game with Robin and Fenrir, and their transition was good from mid to early to late, but not really seeing it executed.
It just seems like in every lane they're just getting pushed in, with the exception of Solo. But yeah, just everyone's losing their.
Well, I mean, Solo did get first blooded, so I mean, I consider that, even though the tower, are right along the lines. I mean, I'm going to say that's a loss. I mean, right now you have a Ao Kuang that's 2-0. You have a Kumba that has 2 assists, which is exactly what you want to have. Ao Kuang's been a part of all 3 kills, one in the solo lane, and then the 2 kills that he has gotten in the mid lane as well. But 3 members of red in one spot means Desync is going to get unsunk, as Mex will decide to use the ultimate right there, as unsunk is not a word, so don't use that in your English literature classes.
That's better than his purification. I guess we'll start trying to say that.
Yeah, you can't say beads anymore. You can't be a casual scrub caster, man. You gotta be like purification. You can't say Aegis. You gotta be like sanctuary. You gotta say all these new things, man.
Gold Fury being started up by Villainous Lemons. Looks like Aaron does see it.
Nice attempt by the Centaurus, but Centaurus just doesn't do it. Centaurus, I'll hover over it, just doesn't do a lot of damage. It's 100 per shot, as I guess in the mid lane, Zek decided to rotate over. 2-man talk going to come through. Looks like Mex is going to get out after popping Purification. Overhead kick was used. That means he's going to end up falling down. The real Delta is the dead Delta. And again, Sync is going to be, not really synchronized with this team as he looks to fall for the third time. This might. Oh, nice ultimate coming out from Viper with the root combination, stun lock. Oh, there it is. GG. Fenrir is the last member remaining.
0-9 already. About 7.5 minutes in. This is insane.
I mean, again, it comes down to, you can draft all day. You can pick certain gods. Overpowered Ravana, everyone says. Overpowered Athena, everyone says. Overpowered Chiron, everyone says. You can't execute it, doesn't matter. And that's what it's really coming down to here right now, as we have 0-9. We'll take a look at the graphs, because that was a Gold Fury plus of pretty much a delayed deicide, let's be honest. And yeah, 7K experience into a 4,700 near 5K gold differential is going to be an uphill battle that the boys in blue, Circle Team 6, are going to have to claw back from.
Taking a look at the builds here, we see Kumbhakarna going into some cooldowns, as well as Ao Kuang already has his Polynomicon online. His first item, actually.
Really like the Traveler Shoes on both the supports right here. It's a very potent item. I mean, people kind of forgot about it in the middle of Season 2. It was like, oh man, boots. Oh, wow, we're going to make the dive aggressively. Took a little bit of tower poke. Did he not have Ricochet up? He did, but Decided to hold on to it. Maybe thought he was going to take a little bit too much poke. Didn't want to mess with it, as Giddy Up could have pushed him all the way back into the fountain or into the tower and might have died. So remember, guys, we're still waiting on the first tower to be taken for the giveaway. Right now, the only tower in jeopardy is this poor solo lane tower. That's about a quarter HP down. Mid lane's about the same, actually. So they're about the same. So first tower will be a giveaway. So remember to get everyone in here for that giveaway. We're going to be doing a Rajin Nimbus skin, which also, if you don't have the god, so if you're not a god pack holder, actually unlocks the god as well. So just that's a little tidbit information. Yeah.
You can see, look on the left jungle. We have 4 sentry wards from
Scout.
VillainisLemons.
Yeah, actually, I don't remember the ward's place button because I'm there. Oh, look at that. First try. As Wowie will get a kill on the left-hand side right there. We'll take a look at the wards of world place. You can't place a world, man. We're in a map. Anyways, we'll take a look at the ward's place as 6 going to be by Athena. Having that scout, I mean, that's what she's there for. I mean, Athena is literally a ward bot at this point in time. But that's kind of not what you want your Athena to be that early in the game as a ward bot.
I agree. I mean, Scout's really good early on. It's okay in the middle of the game, but late game, you just want something else.
Well, as Viper looks to fall here, he's actually staying aggressive in a good situation. The stun comes out from Fender. Not enough damage. Viper's passive is up, so he wasn't really that worried about it. Can he get the stun off and save a couple of attacks? And it looks like, oh, nice save by his team. Viper going to get back up just fine and happy dandy. And it looks like there was a meditation. Yeah, Guan Yu got meditation. He hit level 12, which is something I've been getting on the Guan as well. So heals up Viper right back up to near full HP with his heals. And the siege will continue as right now, yeah, the boys in red, or the Lemons, are just looking too strong.
Looks like this is going to be the first tower taken as Kuma just putting the pressure on.
Well, that's the first tower right there in the mid lane, boys. So type in exclamation point tower. That's your key giveaway word for the giveaway for a Nimbus Rajin skin. 3-man talk going to come out real fast. Let me go ahead and go there as the real Data gets erased as he, or Delta, not Data. I don't know. I was trying to make a PC joke.
Guan Yu just going to heal up as Nosferatu falls down once again. Kumbhakarna going to ult. Oh, Kronos with the good beads. Purification.
Well, right now, as we got the fight continuing in the mid lane, they took a tier 2 as well. I mean, right there is going to be... I said tower, not power, chat. You guys are so bad at listening to me. Anyways, we'll make it power. I don't even know what it is now. I just keep saying stuff, chat. I'll just make it random. Power. All right, look, all users in chat are eligible for it. You guys are just so bad. I don't even understand. Did I say power or did I say tower, Electro?
I heard tower.
You heard tower? See, Electro heard tower. So, like, I'm pretty sure I said tower. I don't know. As right now, the left-hand side, we'll go ahead and let a couple more minutes go by for that giveaway. Chiron getting chased down. Execute range is there. Ooh, Bead's going to come out. Wasn't in execute range anyways, as the heal came. Wildstorm is going to kill him, as Mex is going to try to avoid any of these Centaria shots, and he's going to do a good job of that, as, he'll end up falling.
We see the level 7 Athena now, just trying to hold her tower. Looks like maybe... I really don't know what she can do.
Now we're getting explanation points. Freight said power and everything, so it feels bad, man. All right, let's... Oh, man, feels bad. All right, so I am going to do the roll. I'm going to do the giveaway here in a second, as we have a little bit of a lull in the action, and I'm just going to make it for all users in chat that are active. So all you have to do is be saying something in chat, stay active, and we will roll at... Let's do one more minute. 13:30 we'll roll at the game clock. When the game clock hits 13:30, we will do the roll. So about another minute remaining just to stay active in chat, and I will just do a general rollout giveaway, and we'll see what happens as Fenrir is in a bad position in the mid lane.
Yeah, gonna have to ult out of there. He should be safe. Kumba does have blink, though. Maybe not.
Yo, Kumba was like, I'm not letting you get away. Yeah, Kumba was like, Viper was like, not for... Yeah, you're not seeing the future there. Nosferatu did not see what was going to go happen there as the surrender vote has started. We might not get to the 13:30 mark. All right, let me go ahead and hit a roll button here real fast. And, yeah, roll it. Let's see who wins right now. Why is this not working? I hate Nightbot sometimes.